Okay, so this is day 0. I feel like day 0 is asking for way more inhale. It's the inhale before we exhale. We stand on a precipice, we stand at the edge of the cliff. It's like what has been is behind us, and what is about to be is in front. It is before us. It feels like a very big moment, and I don't think there's much I can do to describe that feeling in me other than say it feels like a big moment. And so, if you're looking for a big moment in your life, maybe join me in this frequency and ooh, knocking things over. Um, yeah, I really do feel it. It could be the start of something absolutely beautiful. Every Oracle Fest event so far has had this very transformational effect on me. It's had this activating thing before, during, after. I'm learning a lot about all these concepts, working throughout the year and learning from each of the different Oracle Fest speakers, all of their medicines. And so I'm really looking forward to deepening my own trust and trusting my visions, because when I started this, I thought, oh, I'll teach everyone things that things that I've learned, since it seems to be easier and easier for me to trust what I'm seeing and know that this is what I'm meant to do. I have a certain confidence and clarity on that now. But there are still so many areas that I don't trust myself in. And boy, did I come face to face with that in the planning and creating of this. It just felt like I kept shifting the date to like really wrap my head around what this truly means. And I wanted to talk to people and understand what they're working on, and how they're moving in their own journey. Do we even trust ourselves when we're starting out on our journey? Or are we just curious about anything that we might be experiencing and feeling? And so we can cover all of that in this 42 days, 6-week journey. But this is day 0. And I'm feeling like day 0 is very uncomfortable because it's been quieter than I anticipated. And originally, I thought that our journey would have been started, but it's very clear to me that we needed to make a bit more breathing space. And I did for myself to be able to hold this. So thank you for understanding that flex and timing. And day 0 is really awkward because, it's like I can't go back. And that's the feeling I've had today. Is like, okay, I spent some time darting around. What if I just didn't start? What if it wasn't for me? What if it's too much? What if I'm just not the gal? I'm just not it. What if that? And I played out those what ifs until they made me quite uncomfortable. And then something in the full moon shifted me, and I woke up going, yeah, it's day 0. This is it. It's happening. And so you can't go back. And then we kind of can't quite see forward either. I have a feeling there's lots that's more that's going to be revealed to me throughout this time. My dreams have been very loud lately. The moon felt very intense, felt like I really needed to slow down. And my heart right now feels like racing, but also very like steady, expansive. Um, so think about your own inner state, maybe do a little check in how you're feeling. You know, I did like a video about this, talking about doubt earlier today. And I think often a lot of us want to feel ready before we jump in. I'm telling you, you just don't feel ready. I don't feel ready. I just keep doing things, and eventually people see me as ready, but I don't know. You can choose to trust, and I think that's what we have to do, is like choose to trust even when it doesn't feel like the easiest thing to do. But I don't know about feeling ready, you know, feeling super calm about what you're doing. It's like by that point, you ought to have already completed it, because if you're already calm, you might as well have done it, days, weeks ago, usually. So I think if you're having some kind of nervous feelings, that would be really appropriate for a journey like this. And I think it belongs, and that's fine. And it can stay for as long as it needs to. I think like part of me still definitely wants everything to be a certain way. And at the same time, I just get a lot better at saying, usually it's better than what I think if I let it be. And so trusting your visions, truly trusting them, I think you kind of have to begin trusting it before you feel ready to trust yourself. You have to choose to trust it before you actually, believe it. Yeah. I felt so many signs and feelings of clarity and confidence today and assuredness, reassured. I felt reassured today as I was walking through this day zero and what the next 42 days might hold for me. And so I ask you to do that as well because I think that's really helpful. Is just maybe reflect on some signs that you've gotten, reflect on some of the information that's trying to make its way through, and feel into like what your commitments are to yourself. I know I had to roll through some commitments today. I felt like I had to commit to all of you being visible and being here. I felt like I needed to more deeply commit and say, you know what this is going to take, Kate? It's going to take showing up daily on your side and also on the teaching side, So I'll be telling you about what I'm going through and also asking you to join me and reflect in certain ways. And I have lots of different practices I'll be teaching as well within the YouTube sphere, but also some of them I'm going to teach just to the folks who are in the deeper journey and in the support groups and everything. So that's one of the bonuses of being there is that you get access to all of the content that is part of this journey. And there's a lot here. I've thought about this for a long time, how to help people trust their visions and how to help people connect to their intuition. So for the next 42 days, I'm committing to showing up and visibility. And even days where I don't feel like it, I will smack some red lipstick on and carry on. I do not feel like being online every day. I love connecting with all of you, so it's absolutely nothing personal. I just really like my own peace and privacy. My brain just enjoys melting into solitude and creative things, and I just want to share this with all of you. And so it's important that at least for this time, I say, you know what, even if I don't really feel like it, I'm just going to choose to do it every day for this time. And I also really want to feel as though I am practicing being devoted to my visions. I feel like I can waffle, it's easy enough for people to think, oh, Kate's really living all her dreams out. And anyone who's in my close circle knows that there's many more dreams that are getting worked on silently in the back end and that aren't even seen in the world yet. And I still feel like I'm letting some of them down. And that's not to say that I carry a whole bunch of like shame and disappointment. I do get disappointed sometimes on my journey, and I have been craving a deeper devotion, and I think it's possible. So if you think it's possible, then don't let people stand in your way and say, "Oh, you're already doing so much." I know I'm doing a lot, and I want to do more. And it helps the world, so let me do it. I'm a generator for those human design folks, so just let me generate, let me be and create. As long as it feels good and as long as it feels aligned, and it's something that I'm excited by, and I'm excited by all of this. I just needed to wrap my head around it first, I really think. So maybe you can just write down a word that you want to carry into your intentions or your commitments. If you've been hovering around and you've been in your own day zero mode for however long and you've been waiting for a sign, I highly encourage you to commit to this journey and to showing up because we're going to be in it together. And I think there's a lot to be learned in joining in with community and listening deeply internally as well, which is exactly what this is for. So tomorrow I'm going to open the opening circle for trusting your visions. Today, we're just taking a 0 point, pausing, reflecting on our intentions, allowing this to be the change we wish to have if that's what we're feeling called to. That's what I wanted. That's like my invitation for all of you. And that's what I felt today, like a deeper sense of committing to what this could mean for me personally that I wasn't giving it credit for before today. So thank you all for trusting in me. Thank you all for getting excited with me on what this is going to entail If you're just starting out on your journey, this is going to work for you. If you are just a little stuck or stagnant, even if you're not, I don't really feel like I'm stuck or stagnant. I just felt like I wanted deeper devotion in certain areas of my journey because I know how much better I would feel. So even if that's what it's about, or there's just one area of your life you want to work on, then do that and focus your trusting your visions journey on that. I would love to see how that goes for you. So just head to oraclefest.com and you can check out Trusting Your Visions. And make sure you're following us on the Oracle Fest YouTube channel, or also my Shamanic Oracle, my Heart's Frontier channel, wherever you're watching this. So I'm going to get a good bath in and I'm going to get some rest. And we'll see you for day one. I think I'm going to record in the morning tomorrow as well, rather than being in like super dark nighttime zone. So we'll see you tomorrow morning.